Y'all like my shirt? Jesus, yes, because I need a little bit more Jesus, y'all. Your girl been going through some things. Like, oh, I think I told y'all about my car, right? So the update is on my car. Today is Wednesday, January the 15th. I still don't have my car. Yeah, I'm so like worried because I feel like when they keep your car overnight, they doing more damage to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot, y'all. I don't know what to say. Anyway, I ended up talking to the manager. Yeah, because I just didn't like the way things went. And even he, you know, it was in agreements that it was part of miscommunication, and he did state that it was on their side. And I'm like, yes, it is on their side, because who wants to pay $400 compared to $70? Give me $70, Alex, please. Like, hello. Not only that, that $400 didn't fix my car. Now they telling me that I need another battery, because I told y'all it has 2 batteries in it. So the main battery was messed up. So now they needed to have the main battery working so they can see what the problem is. This was on Monday. Yesterday I got a call. Well, we got the battery in, and they running tests and all of this type of yada 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 yada, blah blah blah. Fix my fucking car, people. Don't come to me about nothing else. The good thing is that, well, still fingers crossed, because I ain't got my car yet. We already know that we got a situation with communication here, okay? So, and the manager did state that they was gonna cover the diagnostics and things like that. I would just have to pay for another battery. So let's tack on another $100.
Huh?
So I'm waiting, y'all, to see what else is gonna be, and I am like really over it. Okay, I'm stressed out. I got so much going on. It's just one thing after another, y'all. It's one thing after another. And I just wanted to all be over and done, but in my favor, if you know what I mean. Like, and it's just a lot, y'all. It's a lot. And it's a lot on me, because even though Jose works with cars, but I really don't allow him to touch my cars, because I know, and he knows it too, like, my car, both of my cars are like computerized, so he doesn't have the proper things to hook it up. So if he was to do something, he'd have to take it to a friend, and then they go hook it up, which we still gonna have to pay somebody. The thing is that my car is under warranty, but it's not under warranty far as, which I understand, like oil change, a battery, those are minor maintenance things that they do not cover. But anything major, guess what, them suckers gotta cover. And I feel like that's what it is, and they ain't trying to cover it. So they trying to go through all little curves and bumps and stuff to not to have to dish out extra money. Going on later on today, what time is it? Is it getting close? Okay, I still got time before I have to go pick up the little one. It's noon, just barely turned noon. But yeah, I was so happy about my baby. She came home yesterday from school, and she was like, Mama, why did they kill that man? And she's like, we don't go to school because they killed Jesus. I said, what you mean you don't go to school because they killed Jesus? I'm like, well, what are you talking about, you know? But what she was trying to say, she don't go to school on Monday for Martin Luther King. So when she kept talking, I said, you mean Dr. Martin Luther King? Because all she could remember was King, okay? So she know King and Jesus, and she putting those two together. And I'm like, no, baby, that's Martin Luther King. She's like, well, why did they kill him? I said, well, because of hatred. And I was so surprised that her school is teaching her that, because y'all know Halo was in public school last year, and she never came home talking about it. And she was there for 2 years. So they're teaching that in her school, and I could never be even more proud, because the schools have pulled away from that. You have some schools that does not educate the kids on that. So she is super excited. She was like, Mom, I need a book. I want to read about it. So we're going to go to the library later on today. I want to look for any other book. And see if we can get a book she can read, and well, I can read it to her and she can get a better understanding about who Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was. I was so excited. Even when I was taking her to school, she's like, Mommy, let's go to the library. I'm like, Halo, the library is not open. You got to go to school. Well, let's go to the school library. She was so eager to learn. And at her age, you guys, that don't, you know, it don't happen quite often. So I'm happy that she is wanting to know more about Dr. Martin Luther King and how he have done so much for all of us. Not just, it was for everybody. So, especially with my child, and y'all know how she in this stage of she's peach. She really needs a little bit more dose of Dr. Martin Luther King, okay? But anywho, y'all, so that's suggested that your girl just don't want an adult today. Any other day after that. And that's just where I'm at in my life, okay? So, and paying bills, like, in a minute, I ain't gonna even want to come in here because it's gonna be like where I gotta pay all my bills and stuff at. Oh my gosh. Yes, adulting is something else. So y'all, we back at the house. Took the little one to the library. You guys seen the little clips about that. I just read one of the books to Halo and she was a bit overwhelmed. Something that she was needing. I'm gonna say that, something that she was needing, but I want to say I'm gonna have to rethink things about her teacher because it's a picture in the book. You guys know the famous picture where Dr. Martin Luther King was doing his speech. Where's the picture at, Halo, that you said your teacher had in your class? Ouch. Which one did your teacher have up in her class?
It's the other one, not that one. It's just close to it. I just gotta go long to there. That one,
okay, yeah. So the I Have a Dream, you guys know that. The speech said that her teacher had it up on the screen in a classroom, and I know the teacher, she teaches a lot off the screen, and I want to say I couldn't be more happy. I have to rethink things because you just don't find that in the schools, you know, anymore, you guys. And for her to teach these kids, that means a lot. Halo she got the sniffles because if you don't know how we were dealing with Halo with all those brown people, so she literally broke down and cried. And this is just what she was needing, all in due timing. However, if I would have told her after the situation happened, she's young, you know, she doesn't understand, but now that she gets to see why mommy will say, okay, certain things to her, these are things you don't say, these are things you don't do, we all are the same, you don't say peach people or brown people or whatever because it can hurt people's feelings, because that's what Dr. Martin Luther King, he was a great man and he fought for us all to be as one, not by the color of our skin. So I know, it's okay, it's okay. So she's understanding. Sometimes it takes, how can I say this, different people, different places, different things to be presented in your life in order for you to understand certain things. However, if I would have just told her that, she wouldn't have understood. She'd be like, Mom, what are you talking about? Who is that? But now that she got a glimpse of what the teacher is teaching her, somebody other than me, why she doesn't go to school on Monday, okay? All of those great things because we honor him because of what he's done for all of us as a whole. And just a way for her to understand that you don't say things like that, you know, even though kids say what they hear or whatever they pick up at school, she's not knowing. Plus, she is a kindergarten. You got to think they are still on colors. She was in preschool. They identify as colors. And things like that. So that's where that comes from. But now as she's getting older, so now she will be 6 this year, she can understand more of why you don't say certain things and why you don't do. But in due time, you can't expect for a child to learn everything right away. It takes time for them to pick up certain things. in order for their little minds to be able to observe and understand it. And I want to tip my hat off to her teacher, because if you don't know, she did have Miss Davis, which is an African-American teacher, for 2 years, and she never taught them about Martin Luther King. However, here she is. She has another teacher in kindergarten, a Caucasian lady, Miss Will, but I don't defy her as that. But I am more elated. I can be, like I said, even happy that she gets to learn from somebody other than her people, if that makes sense, you know, so where she can better understand. Because like I said, it takes different people, different times, different places within your life in order for you to understand certain things. In this household, we don't teach hate. I don't teach color, because she is a multiple of colors. I'm a multiple of color, so why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? I don't rock like that. That's not me. So, but like I said, I couldn't even be more happier that her teacher is teaching, because I know a lot of them don't teach it. You know, they do not teach that. Why you're out of school on Monday, it's the reason why, you know, like Christmas holidays and things like that. So why? So I like I said, I just wanted to get on here and just say that. So we did go to the library and we picked up quite a few books that we're going to be reading, and she can learn more. We just read a book, and her little feelings are a little shook up, because of course she doesn't she's dealing with her emotions, okay, and realizing, okay, well, that was bad and I shouldn't do that, or whatever. Maybe she's thinking, I don't know what's in her little mind, but that's the process that she has to go through. You know, I can teach her everything. We as parents, we can teach our kids everything. You can teach them, but they're not going to learn until they're really ready to learn. They're not going to do until they're really ready not to do. And I know this, like I said, because I done raised too. I done taught them a lot of things, but they don't learn a lot of things until they done got older and out of mama's house, okay? Like for instance, turn the damn lights off. Like me and Sapri was talking about that the other day. Like for instance with Sapri, you know, I would get on my kids about leaving the lights on. Like, turn these lights off. This ain't free. So now, like, my daughter, she has her own place, her own home. Even though it's her in there, you know, she turns all the lights off. She like, it's be dark in her house. She said she go to her friend's house, other people's house, want to turn lights off. She turns lights off. Because she gets it now. No matter how much me as a parent, I done told her, I done whooped her butt behind it. Like, you turn these doggone lights off. I know what it's costing me to have these lights going. Turn them off. Why they on? You know what I mean? So they don't learn it until they are ready to learn and get a certain age. So that's where I was going with that. So, but anyway, yeah, we got a couple of books and we're going to be reading. And she can learn more and she can understand a little bit more. And I got books that's on her level. So, and then some that's a little bit older, where it goes more into depth about everything. So my oven just went off, you all, and so right now I'm just going to cook up a couple of pieces of fish that I have here sitting. I need to season them up and get them going. I got a whole lot of going on, and I need to put my french fries in the oven, so that's what I'm going to do now. But I just wanted to tell you guys that, yeah. Oh, and then I picked up, we're going to have a little treat, some strawberry shortcakes, something that I grew up on as a kid. My grandpa would do with me, not only me, he did do it with my oldest girls when I used to live in a house with my grandparents. And he did it with his kids too. Like, he did it with all the kids. He would get these little shortcake breads, and you get some strawberries, cut them up, put some sugar, let them sit for a while, let them get all real good, and then you put a little bit of whipped cream on top. It's the best thing ever. So that's gonna be our little treat for dinner. But first, I'm gonna toss these french fries, because I picked up some fries to put in the oven. We're gonna put those in there and let them cook for how long? 9 to 12 minutes, so that shouldn't be long. Okay, so this is how you make the strawberry shortcake. So you see all of that? That's the strawberry and syrup, okay?
Okay.
And you're gonna mix it really good. Put that over there like that. And get some of the juice.
There you the cereal.
And pour it over it. Alright. That's what Poppy used to make for Mommy.
When you was a little girl?
Uh-huh.
I gotta tell Papa I like it.
Okay. Let's stick one in there like this.
Yes. Does Papa make it like that?
Well, he didn't quite make it like that, but something like that.
So that's how my mom make it.
That's how you make a strawberry shortcake. Yummy. Okay. Now take your first bite and let me know how you like it.
If I don't like it, it's fine. I gotta wait. I need a fork to cut it.
That is a fork. Just go like this. You don't need a knife. Go like this. Okay, and then eat. Wow. You didn't eat it yet. You like it? Is it good? You didn't say, mmm. He's so silly. Somebody gonna make me one?
I'm gonna make me one. Sugar on the top. We're gonna put this down because this strawberry. Why Poppy made this when she was a little girl?
That's what he gives to us as a sweet treat when we eat all our food. So delicious.
I ate all of my food.
Yeah, you ate yours and ate some of mine too.
What is it?
What is what?
You ate all of your food.
I don't remember what I was eating.
You remember the fish and french fries? All of it?
I don't remember.